Narcissists do this terrible thing that will haunt them until old age. In the narcissist's lavish fantasy world, they lose touch with their lack of empathy and their never-ending need to be admired. If you care about your mental health, pay attention and stay away from people who are bad for you. People who are hurt by these types of people may have serious mental injuries that make them helpless and unable to move on with their lives. People who meet narcissists by chance are stuck in a dangerous dance with them. Narcissists are very good at putting the blame for their actions on innocent people, so they don't have to take responsibility for what they did. Narcissists are very good at gaslighting and manipulating their victims in a way that makes them doubt even their fondest memories. When narcissists turn their backs on their victim, they treat them like trash that can be thrown away. People who have been hurt are clearly confused and hopeless as they try to make sense of what has happened. Narcissists who are emotionally numb can't understand what other people are going through. They only see other people as ways to meet their own needs and wants because their egos are so big. Now that we know what narcissists do, let's look into their 7 sins, or ways they try to avoid taking responsibility. If you want to know the latest about this secret probe, you might want to sign up for our updates. Narcissists are like emotionally intelligent vampires. They can tell when you're feeling friendly and take advantage of that. The catch is that they like being able to control and trick you. And they do this slowly enough that it becomes hard to tell which is which. Together with the narcissist, you are now one person. Instead, you become an extension of what they want and a piece they can use to get what they want, whether it's money or love. Gaslighting is their main trick. They use psychological tricks to get you to believe a lie that helps them get what they want. You give in to the pressure they put on you and desires you use to fight. To make matters worse, the narcissist's view of you, your identity, and the truth changes as you become more lost. The narcissist needs your approval so they can keep blaming you for their mistakes and giving themselves credit for their successes. You could lose touch with who you are and what you believe in if you give in to other people's wants and needs. There is a third trap, letting yourself become apathetic. Think that narcissists are the only ones who can figure out what they want and need. They know how important it is to be responsible, care, respect, and know themselves. But it's hard for them to act in these ways. Think back to times when the narcissist behaved as if they were scared of losing you or the situation they were in charge of. For a split second, they changed how they were acting, and their charm worked on you. Why go that route when you can use the tools you already have to help people understand each other and work together? To hook you and make you want the basic things that make a relationship work. Care, concern, sympathy, and consideration. They'd want to keep you from getting to these valuable things. People who couldn't hurt people physically turned to smearing their reputations instead. They liked spreading lies about you because, in their make-believe world, they believed them. Being moderate is important, even when things are hard. It may seem impossible to remember this during these trying times. There will be ups and downs in every close relationship, but the only way to get through them is to work together to move forward. The egomaniac, on the other hand, had other ideas. They worked behind the scenes to spread lies about you to hurt your reputation and take control of the situation. It hurt your relationships at work and in your personal life. Their constant schemes, which were meant to make them feel better about themselves, have ruined your life. When this is allowed to go on, the cycle of anger, jealousy, and revenge will keep going. The fourth sin, sexual deceit, comes after cheating on a partner. Lying to your partner about an affair is a terrible betrayal that makes both of you look bad. Narcissists use mean tactics to avoid dealing with problems with their partners, which inevitably leads to a breakdown in communication and eventually the end of the relationship. Narcissists are very good at lying and controlling people, and they use these skills to build complex webs that can destroy relationships. Both sneaky cleverness and persistent determination break trust, leaving their victims open and powerless. When someone violates your emotions in this way, it can be hard to get better, and faith and trust are often broken in a way that can't be fixed. There is no doubt that these concerns need to be heard and dealt with. Trying to come to an agreement, rebuild trust, or get help from a professional to cut ties. The narcissist's darker side comes out when they do harm on purpose, which is the sixth cardinal sin. They are scary, violent animals that make the people they attack stay away from other people. The abused person is still uneasy, even though they are in a place they know well. It's hard to understand why someone would go so far as to hurt someone else physically. Having grown up in a narcissistic family, I find it horrifying to understand why people would do such things. Still, taking advantage of others is the seventh deadly sin. The narcissist only sees other people as ways to get what they want. They think that the only things worth living for are not being bored, making money, and staying alive because they are so cocky and full of themselves. Sadly, real connections don't mean much. Narcissists only care about themselves and they want to live the perfect life. They don't care about anyone else or anything else. I'm glad you have chosen to read this in-depth look at the narcissist's fatal flaws. Please feel free to like, share, and join the conversation below if these words made sense to you.